Hey guys, welcome in. It's Boki from Juki Junkies, home to Gigi's fabric shop, and in today's video I wanted to show you how to take advantage of the monogramming option, so your fonts, your decorative stitches, that you can do unique stitch combinations to make your projects super personalized. So let's dive into how you can do it on your DX4000. All right, so turning on your machine, it'll take you to the home screen that the DX4000 always opens on. And if you guys have watched our deep dive video on this particular machine, and if you haven't, I highly suggest you do so, because the navigation on this machine is really, really beautiful. I mean, it's very simplistic, scroll up, down, left, right, it's very simple. So to get to those unique stitch combinations, we're gonna go into right here where it says the number stitch that we're on, and then it's gonna take you into all those broken categories that you'll see on that lid cover on the machine. And this is really nice because it kind of zooms in on those stitches. You can see more of the details. As you see here, I'm just scrolling down to see all the other features. I can scroll to the right. It takes me to buttonhole, applique, tapering, quilt line. It's really nice and organized. So it's really, really easy peasy. If we want to get to those unique stitch combinations, we're going to go all the way over to the left, and you'll see a little icon that says combination. Combination is where we're going to do our own selection of stitches. So while this machine has 300 built-in stitches, it has probably 1,000 times more, just because you can do so many different combinations here and make your own unique stitch outs, okay? So as you can see here, this is a previous unique combination I did. This is Juki Junkies, but I'm going to create a new one here today. So here it's going to take you to this screen where you can select which stitch you'd like out of those categories that we just saw. So there's that decorative section, the vintage section, feathers and lace, and then all the way to the right you'll see the different fonts. This machine does have 4 sets of English fonts and then 2 sets, I think it's either maybe Chinese and Japanese, I'm not 100% sure, but it has you know, another writing here at the end, so it would make sense for it to be Japanese. So these are the other 3 in here, okay? So once you decide which, you know, pattern you'd like to do, you can go ahead and select it, and we can start making our unique stitch combination. Maybe before that though, before you start writing handmade by grandma or dad or mom or whoever, maybe you want to put a little bit of a heart in there, or something sweet and personal. So you can find the desired stitch that you'd like to do. I'm going to find a little heart, and that's going to be in the 1 point. So here you can find the little hearts. I'm going to do a little heart before I start, and then I'm going to scroll to the letters and then put handmade by, or I'm just going to put my name just so it's not super long stitch out. So I'm going to do a capital B, and then I can scroll down to find the lowercase letters here. So I'm just going to spell out my name, and then I would like to add another heart, so it kind of is like a little full moment there. So it says Boki. Once you're happy with your combination, I believe you can do up to 70 characters on here. You're going to press OK, and it's just going to give you this little saving screen, and then it's going to pop up on the machine, ready to sew. Again, on this machine, it's really nice because you can see the outline of the stitch plate. So this is, you know, showing you that it's going to start stitching it out. A couple settings I want to mention here is these 2 guys right here. So once your stitch out is done, you can have it lift up the presser foot for you, and you can have it cut the thread for you, or you can turn those functions off if you desire, or you can have one on and one off. Up here you'll also notice this kind of like replay thing, and there's a 1 inside the replay, which means it's just going to stitch out this design one single time, and then it's going to stop, and if you want to do it again you can. But if you press it once, the 1 disappears, and that means it's just going to keep doing this unique stitch combination over and over and over again. So I just wanted to do it one time. I liked it to lift up my foot and cut my thread when it's done. So let's go over to the sewing machine, put under a little scrap, and we're going to do a little test sew out. So here we have the machine stitching it out. On the screen it's showing you where you're at on this particular unique stitch combination. You want to make sure that you're not tugging on the fabric at all, that you're just kind of guiding it to stay nice and straight. And getting on the last component, we'll see how it slows down, trims the thread, and lifts up the foot for me. Ta-da! We have a cute little stitch out. So just note, when you are doing your custom stitch combinations, whenever doing decorative stitches, you want to make sure that you're properly stabilizing the fabric and that, you kind of have to treat this like embroidery. While this machine is not an embroidery machine and I can't really do much more customization to this font itself, I can't make it really much larger or, bigger because the machine has its limitations. But you do want to make sure there is stabilization, because with dense stitching like this, it is sucking the fabric in. So the proper stabilization in there that you do, the better and crisper your stitches are going to come out. Having a sharp needle, having the appropriate size needle, all those things will make your stitches look all the more better. So once you have this in here, your unique stitch combinations, you'll find it back in that combinations category. It'll store a few of them for you. I believe it'll store up to 10. And then let's say when you're running out of space, you don't use this one anymore, you can simply delete it. Or if you want to edit something, you press the 3 little dots on the side. You can edit, delete, copy it, and make other modifications to it. Or you can just simply delete everything in there. So if I wanted to edit, I'd click it and I could do my customizations in here, resave it, give the machine a second, and you are ready to go. So really nice, really straight to the point. You don't have to do this with fonts. You can do this with, all the other cool stitches that the machine provides, but it really opens up another door of stitch combinations and stitches that the machine can do for you. So just depending on what you like it to do and for what project. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a really straight to the point little thing, but it's a huge highlight on this machine. I mean, it has all these gorgeous stitches, so definitely take advantage of your monogramming options that you have. Use a pretty glide thread to have a nice, beautiful, silky finish to it. If you have any questions about the DX4000, feel free to reach out to us directly. Our email and phone number will be in the description down below, so you guys can call, because this machine is absolutely beautiful and it does a lot of things and a lot of things really well. So give us a call, give us a like, give us a subscribe, because we are always posting videos on Sunday for you guys at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.